I've done a bunch of videos on super buff towers versus bosses, and a reoccurring suggestion has been the super buffed pop and awe mortar versus Vortex, and well, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna work, but what if we add the other tier 5s as well, and as many tier 4s as we can? Is it even possible to beat Vortex using only mortar monkeys? That's what I want to try today. I'm going with Striker Jones for my hero for this challenge, because at level 20, one of his abilities gives double damage and pops per shot to bomb shooters and mortar monkeys, so that's gonna be pretty good. And for this challenge, it should definitely be one of those that gets more and more difficult. Tier 5, again, I don't really know if that's gonna work out or not, but Tier 1, I think it's gonna be fairly easy. As long as we can get that Tier 5 and some basic buffs, we should be alright. Oh, and I completely forgot about putting my hero down, so I guess we're not gonna have any levels on him for Tier 1. Anyway, let's see what we can scrap together here. Let's make use of this discount. Let's get a Jungle Drums village with camo and this one, which I guess we're gonna go with a bottom cross path. Probably an alk and maybe an overclock. Wait, do I even have the cash? I don't. Oh wow, okay. I don't. Oh wow, I'm broke. Okay, well, let me just see. How much damage would a tier 4 do? Probably not much. Let's check out the ability. Well, actually, would this work? Yeah, you know what? I might be able to get this to work even without a tier 5. Let me first just check sort of how far off we are so I know how much more damage we're gonna need. Alright, well, not that much. Oh right, since we're not just doing one super buffed tower versus the boss, we might as well do this. Okay, I should be able to afford the second one in a moment, and this I think is gonna work fine. Maybe I should get like at least an alk for these guys, or Jungle Drums or something. And oh my god, I didn't put the hero down still. What am I doing? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do this again. Okay, this time. Surely. Oh yeah, this time around we are doing a lot better. Don't mind the fact that the boat is still attacking. That's not gonna do much. Actually, for tier 1 it might do a little bit of damage, but pretend it isn't. Got one skull already, and now watch as I... Wait, I don't have camo. Now whatever, just do that and use the abilities, and now watch this skull melt. I'm not sure how much this guy is helping out. Like, I don't play with Mortars very often. Does an alk buff do a lot to one of these in terms of damage? I think it does, right? Because like mortars don't have a ton of damage, I don't think. So it might do a decent chunk. You know what? Let's get the stronger stim to speed this thing up. So with two of them, tier 1 is not very difficult at all. And retarget these, and ability to finish this off. Haven't been doing a lot of farming in this tier, but I should be fine anyway. I keep saying that, but then I run into problems like not affording the tier 5 tower for tier 1, so... Oh my god, what's happening? My computer just froze for a second there. I was noticing a second ago that I was like not getting good frames for some reason. I don't know what's going on. My computer is melting. Okay, let's get rid of this, and get rid of this too. I just can't stand seeing it. And now let's get back to some farming. Now, for the next tier, could I be fine with just having two tier 5s, a Popinaw and bloons in? Or am I way off? I don't know, I think I'm just gonna have to try my way forward, because I don't dare to guess how good or bad the mortar actually is. I have no clue. Let's go with what I said. One of these and one of these. And wait, can I go with the bottom path here now? Or is this gonna... Like, do I only get the burn effect from one? I remember people talked about that in the last Mortar video. Or actually, maybe that was just about the tier 4 spam. Whatever. Maybe I can rage bait you into leaving a comment. Okay, let's start by seeing if this seems viable at all. Let's overclock something. Oh yeah, oh wow. Yeah. This is working. Oh, and right, I have this one as well to track the mouse. And we're gonna go ahead and get, what do you call it, a mermonkey, the bottom path, and the energizer to lower the cooldown as much as possible for that particular ability, so that I can target all of them as much as possible later on. And this tower actually does damage through the shield, I'm pretty sure, just like the sniper does. And something pretty strange with this tower is that it actually has bonus boss damage, like bonus damage to bads and bosses, which is kind of strange. You know, you see like every tower have Moab bonuses, but boss bonuses? That's pretty strange for a normal tower. And combine that with the fact that it can damage through the shield, becomes a pretty interesting test for this particular boss. Oh, and maybe I should use debuffs too. At least, I'm not sure if the damage is very high for the tier 5s or not, but they definitely aren't for tier 4s, right? So debuffs might be a good idea. Don't think it will be necessary for me to get a temple already. Should be enough with probably just a homeland along with... We can go with one of each tier 5 this time. Yeah, that sounds good. Why not? Okay, so we do this, this, and this. And then that. Use that ability again. Maybe we do want the temple after all. Yeah, I'm gonna pivot right away. I'm gonna get the temple. Okay, get that. Wait, can I go straight for a TSG? I might end up pretty broke. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Now we get the double damage. Okay, now check this out. This should work a lot better than last time, I think. So we go ahead and overclock all of them. Use this, 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 and this. Okay, yeah, definitely a lot better. But see, this damn tower is just not great. That's pretty much all you can say about it. Okay, that's one skull. Man, I knew this tower was not gonna be great. But this tower just straight up sucks. But again, I'm not using any debuffs as of yet. That might be why. That might make a huge difference for all I know. There we go, everything at once. Takes out a decent chunk of HP. But this boss is gonna make it pretty far before this is over. Oh, and I suppose I should probably already have started some ultra boosting action on my tier 5s to prepare for the final boss tier. Gonna go ahead and do that right away after finishing this boss. And we'll have basically the finished setup by the next boss tier. Okay, get the TSG, our villages. And let's not forget about this one right here, so that we get the reduced cooldowns. And an energizer right there. Now obviously these are way too many for me to target by hand, which is why it's so nice that we have this ability, and that's why we're trying to get the cooldown for that to be as short as possible. So by default, I think I'm just gonna have these all set in the middle, and then only micro using the hero ability. Oh god. I was just so shocked by what the hell is going on my screen. Which one of these is still targeting back there? This one? Okay, so how many mortars do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got it to 41 mortars, including the tier 5s. And that should, I mean, this is gonna melt tier 4. But tier 5, I don't know, I'm still slightly hesitant. Only have the glue as a debuff for now, and I'll add more later if I need it. Okay, watch the damage now as I use everything. Wait. No, I need to use that ability, but I can't because that's number 10, and I'm microing using my mouse too, so I can't move my mouse down there to click the ability manually. Oh wow, okay, wait, wow. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna take down tier 5. What? Let me go ahead and use all of these abilities here. Oh my god, the lag. Wait, what just happened to all the... The graphics just disappeared. Oh my god, I'm lagging so bad. No. Oh my god, I thought I was crashing there. Okay, wait, I might still be. Like, I mentioned earlier that something was wrong with my computer. Like, it just froze. Maybe I should not be spamming everything this hard. Yeah, I'm gonna have to chill with that. What the hell is happening, though? Dude, is my PC just breaking down, or is this tower like an absolute lag fest? I'm just gonna sort of cruise through the rest of this tier 4, and then if we're gonna freeze, at least it will be on tier 5. Well, that was a nice surprise that tier 4 was that easy. That was kind of insane. Anyway, let's see if it can do as well on tier 5. Alright, for tier 5, I'm just gonna stay away from using the mortar abilities and just stick with everything else, because it was those abilities that was just so ruthless. Oh wow, I accidentally started it. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Yeah, we're doing okay. We might be able to beat this even without using those particular abilities. Wait, let me help myself out here with another debuff. Like so. Now I'm like actually pretty curious as to whether or not this is my PC or if these towers actually are this bad when it comes to lag. Because this is kind of crazy that I can't even use the abilities without freezing the PC. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. I'd still say we're gonna take this down. Might take a while though. How much extra attack speed do you get from these abilities? I need to check, because I'm really interested now in why it costs so much lag. Ah, okay, it's triple the attack speed. That is pretty nuts indeed. Yeah, I mean, the lag from this tower is just, you know, reason number 147 as to why you never use it. Don't take my word on this, but if I do recall correctly, I think that Mortars in general has been given a bunch of buffs recently, but is it just me that thinks that they still kind of suck? I mean, I guess they might be good for... Like, are they good for chimps? Or like, what are they good for? I know people use them for ranked Vortex, of course, in some scenarios, you know, squeezing out that bit of extra damage, but I don't know, I just don't like this tower. But I am surprised that this worked so well though, because I wasn't even sure if this was going to work whatsoever. Turns out it worked pretty darn well, and even without using the 3x attack speed abilities. So I guess it did a lot better than I expected. Okay, let's take a look here. This guy got 5 mil, 800k, 840, and these got like 200k each. Okay. This damage is of course not boss damage, that's just, you know, it cleaning up everything during each and every round pretty much. So boss damage wise, I guess this one did best, or this one, I don't know. But the tier 4s was obviously what carried this through. Surprising result, I didn't expect that to work, so that was a nice surprise. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.